Hello dear students. Today in this session we are going to discuss the two-phase commit protocol. Firstly, we will try to understand the meaning of two-phase commit protocol. As we all know, protocol is a set of rules laid down or defined for communication between two entities. Now the other three words, two-phase commit. Firstly, we will try to discuss about the commit. We know commit is a command of SQL in TCL, that is transaction commit language, transaction control language. Commit command is used to save the changes permanently made onto the database management system. Now the other two terms are two-phase. Now we are trying to elaborate these terms, two-phase commit protocol, in the sense in transaction processing, in databases, more specifically distributed databases and computer networking. The two-phase commit protocol is a type of atomic commitment protocol. Now, how and why we use two-phase commit protocol? As we have discussed, it is used in distributed databases. That means if a transaction is going to occur or to be completed on two or more than two sites, then these sites used to follow this two-phase commit protocol. Now we are trying to describe that what two-phase commit protocol actually means. It is used to make sure that the transactions are in sync when we have two or more than two databases. Suppose we have two databases A and B using two PC, that means two-phase commit protocol, in different locations. Before A and B are committing on a common transaction, both databases will report back to the transaction manager saying that they are ready to commit. We have already discussed about the transaction manager. Transaction manager is a component of database management system who is responsible for overall performance of all the transactions. So both the sites, that means both the databases A and B, will communicate to the transaction manager before committing the two PC, that means two-phase commit protocol. So when the transaction manager is acknowledged, it will send a signal back to A and B telling them to go ahead. That means it signals them or it enables both the sides to commit the protocol. Now next we will discuss about that how to work two-phase commit protocol. The steps performed for two PC are in two phases. The first phase is prepare phase and the other is commit or abort phase. Firstly, we will discuss about the prepare phase. After each slave has locally completed its transaction, it sends a done message to the controlling site. Controlling site means the transaction manager site. And slaves means both the sites A and B that we have presumed earlier. When the controlling site has received the done messages from all the slaves, it sends a prepare message to the slaves. That means to both the slave sites, that means A and B. The slave vote on whether they still want to commit or not. Now it is their choice. That means for database A and database B, they are on choice whether they want to commit it or not. If a slave wants to commit, it sends a ready message. And if a slave does not want to commit, it sends a not ready message. This may happen when the slave has conflicting concurrent transaction or if there is a timeout. Now we will discuss about the second phase, that is commit or abort phase. As we have discussed, there are only two scenarios. One is ready and other is not ready. So it clearly indicates when all the slaves, that means all the databases, are sending the ready message, they are going to commit it. And if one of the slave is sending not ready message, then it will abort it. So after the controlling sites has received ready message from all the slaves, that means all the databases which are contributing for a common transaction, the controlling site sends a global commit message to the slaves. That means controlling site means the transaction manager will now send another message which is global commit message to all the slaves, that means database A and database B. The slaves applies the transaction, that means both the databases A and B are going to apply the transaction or performing the transaction and send a commit acknowledge message to the controlling site, to the transaction manager. When the controlling site receives a commit acknowledgement message from all the slaves, it considers that the transaction is committed on all the slave sites, on all the database sites. But the second case, after the controlling site has received the first non-ready message from any of the slaves. In this case, we are discussing only A and B, but in case of distributed databases, we have more than 2 databases. If the first not ready message comes to the controlling site, that means transaction manager, the controlling site sends a global abort message to all the slaves, because one of the participating or one of the contributing slave is not ready. So it sends a global abort message to all the slaves. The slaves abort the transaction. That means say if we have 5 participating sites and only one site is not ready, thereafter the transaction manager will send a global abort message to all the 5 sites, to those sites also which are ready to commit. The slaves abort the transaction and sends a abort acknowledgement message to the controlling site. When the controlling site received abort acknowledgement from all the slaves, that means all the databases, it considers the transaction as aborted. Now, this 2PC, that means two-phase commit protocol, have advantage and it have certain disadvantage or failure as well. The greatest disadvantage of 2PC is that it is a blocking protocol. If the coordinator fails permanently, some cohort will never resolve the transaction. That means coordinator means the controlling site, or we can say the database data transaction coordinator, or we can say the controlling site fails permanently, then all the participating sites, that means all the databases or all the slaves will never resolve the transaction. That means they will never able to perform the transaction or commit the transaction. After a cohort has sent an agreement message to the coordinator, it will block until a commit or rollback is received. That means the coordinator will wait for other commit or rollback message to be happened. So it is a suicidal, or we can say it is a blocking protocol. Thank you very much.